Hey guys, with April being almost over, it is time to talk about what are our plans for May. Hey guys, if you are new here, welcome to the Book Path. I'm Nicole, and if this isn't your first rodeo, thanks for sticking around. So May is here, and we've got a few things that we are going to be participating in this month, and I can't wait. So let's get started. First up, we always have our Cocky Hero Club. That is not something new. For those of you who don't know, there is a book series known as the Cocky Hero Club. There are the first 5 books that were kind of all written together by Penelope Ward and V. Keeland, I believe it is. And then they just kind of trickle down. And so now you have a bunch of other well-known authors given their little insight into the Cocky Hero world. We've been doing one a month. It's not really a book club, but if you want to consider it a book club, fine, go for it. That's great. But we've been having a lot of fun with them. And so this month is nothing new. We're going to go ahead and tackle another book in the series, and that is Ruthless Renovator. And I am so sorry if I botched this name, but I have Paisley Almack as the author, so I hope I did that justice. But basically in this one we have, I made my career on my own terms and ended at the top of my game. Retirement should have been easy, except the one person always in my corner walked away, taking my heart with him. The opportunity to host a satellite radio show gave me a new lease on life, and everything was great until I was forced to interview a ghost from the past. I guess what they say is true. Some ghosts are meant to haunt you. He was always my ultimate dream, but instead he became my devastating heartbreak. With his interview over, I was ready to move on with my life. However, he had other plans. While his focus was getting reacquainted in the way he said was meant to be, I just wanted him and the memories he brought gone. He challenged me. I built up my walls. My heart was close to him. But I forgot he was ruthless in the pursuit of what he wanted. They say there's a fine line between love and hate, and I skated it until I couldn't fight it anymore. So, I'm liking it. It sounds like it's going to be fun, and we'll go from there. So that is going to be our Cocky Hero book club pick. So next up, we obviously are still continuing our adventures in Aldea, and we are at, I believe we are at 4B right here, and we need to go down to 5B because that is the option that we have right here. And so for 5B, it is, we enter the cave. Dark Meadow's surface is too harsh, so you find the nearest cave and hope it leads deeper into the intricate Dark Meadow underground network. Read a dystopia. So it kind of sucks that this is my only option because you know me, I am not a sci-fi dystopian girl. So we definitely needed to do some stretching prompts because I didn't want to read like a big thick one. Like I thought about Ready Player One because I was like, okay, I could read that, but that is a chonky one, and I just didn't want to do a chonky dystopian right now. So I ended up finding 2 books. Funny enough, I think they're by the same author. The first one is The Queen of All That Dies by Laura Thalassa. This is the first book in the Fallen World series, and this was classified as a dystopian book, so it sounded interesting. In the future, the world is about war. For the last decade, King Lazuli of the Eastern Empire has systematically taken over the world. No one knows much about him other than the series of impossible facts. He cannot die, he has not aged since the conflict began, and he wants to rule the world. All Serenity Freeman has known is bloodshed. War has taken away her mother, her home, her safety. As the future emissary of the Western United Nations, the last autonomous region on the globe, she is responsible for forging alliances where she can. Surrender is on the horizon. The king can taste it. Serenity feels it deep in her bones. There's no other option. Now the two must come face to face. For Serenity, that means confronting the man who's taken everything from her. For the king, it means meeting the one woman he can't conquer. But when they meet, something happens. Cruelty finds redemption. Only in war, everything comes with a price, especially love. So that sounded kind of good, but just in case, we needed to have a backup. And yes, they are from the same author. We have Pestilence, also from Laura Thalassa, which is the first book in the 4 Horsemen series. I've heard mixed reviews on this, but it still sounded interesting. And of course, we have that dystopian, post-apocalyptic kind of thing. And we have, they came to Earth, pestilence, war, famine, death, 4 horsemen riding their screaming steeds, racing to the corners of the world. 4 horsemen with the power to destroy all of humanity. They came to Earth, they came to end us all. When pestilence comes for Sarah Burns' town, one thing is certain, everyone she knows and loves is marked for death. Unless, of course, the angelic-looking horseman is stopped, which is exactly what Sarah has in mind when she shoots the unholy beast off his steed. Too bad no one told her pestilence can't be killed. Now the horseman, very much alive and very pissed off, has taken her prisoner and he's eager to make her suffer. Only the longer she's with him, the more uncertain she is about his true feelings towards her, or hers towards him. And now, well, Sarah might be able to save the world, but in order to do so, she'll have to sacrifice her heart in the process. So, once again, I'm like, either one of these sounds really good. We're going to give them, I think we're going to try Queen of All That Dies first, see if we like that one, and go from there. But one of these books, whichever one I'm feeling at that time, is going to go ahead and fulfill that kind of dystopian prompt, and we can continue on our journey and our adventures in LTF. So next up, we are going to be participating in this year's Escape the Readathon. We are going and boarding the Orange Cat Cruise. And this is hosted by Lexi over at Books with Lexi. I will go ahead and leave a link to the announcement video down below for this, as well as the Magical Readathon Aldelia adventures. But this one is basically like the years before. We did the Carnival one last time. We are on board the Cat Carnival cruise with other teams, and only one team will be able to make it off the ship, as it were. We are once again playing to escape. Different rooms have different prompts, and you travel and you read the books and the prompts, you count your pages. In order to help your team escape, only one team gets to escape. Last year, I did not escape the carnival. I got stuck in the carnival. So we are now hoping that we can escape and go from there. So the team that I have chosen to join this year is the team Hackers, because it just kind of sounded cool, and yeah, that would be kind of fun to try out. The host for this is Cassidy over at Covers with Cassidy, as well as Steph from Once Upon a Bookish Steph. So these are going to be our new team leads. I can't honestly remember who was my team lead last time. I apologize. But these are the team leads for Team Hackers. We will be trying our best to once again escape, but we will also have to go up against several game masters in order to get that opportunity. So it's kind of read whatever you want, as long as it kind of fits prompts for the specific room that you end up in. And so they're really easy. It's like books like Match Your Outfit, a genre blend, quick reads, double letters in the title, underrated books, or books that you've been putting off. So pretty much anything can fulfill these prompts. It's just what room you're in dictates which one of these prompts you're going to use the books to refill. I mean, you're going to use the books to fulfill. And once again, it can be anything you want to read. So with that being said, we are going to talk about the Hooked series. I have them all. They have been sitting on my shelf for a while, which means there's something that's long overdue. So that already fulfills one prompt if we end up in that room. But I've had all these books, and then it was funny because one of my Instagram buddies posted a little clip that she also had all the books and she hadn't read them. So we decided, hey, why don't we just read them together? And so that buddy in question is JJ from J of All Trades. So we are going to be kind of buddy reading this. We're not going to be doing like any live videos or live shows or anything. We might post some fun stuff out there on Instagram, so definitely check that out. So we'll be kind of, I don't want to say like maybe collab. I don't know what you want to call it. We just thought it would be fun to kind of cheer each other on and read a series that has been on our shelves forever. And, we have all the books, so might as well, right? And as far as JJ goes, she is absolutely wonderful and fun, and I always get a kick out of seeing her post. She also has a wonderful little shop where she designs bookmarks, beaded bracelets, Kindle covers, all sorts of wonderful things that she does design and make herself. So I will leave a link down below for you guys to check all of that out, because there are really fun ones in there and some really pretty stuff. So definitely check it out. I'm not going to read every book in the series thing because spoilers, and yeah, but we will read Hooked. From what I've been told, it's a retelling of Peter Pan, but with Spice and like Hook and Wendy, I think. I don't know. So let's go ahead and see. He wants revenge, but he wants her more. James has always had one agenda: destroy his enemy, Peter Michaels. When Peter's 20-year-old daughter, Wendy, shows up in James's bar, he sees his way in, seduce the girl, and use her for his revenge. It's a perfect plan, until things in James's organization begin to crumble. Suddenly, he has to find the traitor in his midst, and his plan for revenge gets murkier as James starts to see Wendy as more than just a pawn in his game. Wendy has been cloistered most of her life by her cold, wealthy father, but a spontaneous night out with friends turns into an intense and addictive love affair with a dark and brooding James. As much as she knows James is dangerous, Wendy can't seem to shake her desire for him. But as their relationship grows more heated and she learns more about the world he moves in, she finds herself unsure if she's falling for the man known as James or the monster known as Hook. So definitely we have kind of that enemies to lovers, age gap, using for revenge type of trope. So it will be interesting. We have, I think, all the books up to date. So we will be working our way through this series. And so if that wasn't enough on our plate, we are going to be adding one more. May is also Asian Pacific Islander Appreciation or History Month. And we happen to have a book on our Reddit fantasy bingo post that also fulfills this beautifully, which was to read a book by a POC author. And we had chosen Breath of the Dragon by Shannon Lee and Fonda Lee. I got this back in January. I had been wanting to read it then. I didn't get a chance to, and I said that if I didn't get a chance to read it then, that I was going to read it in May as my Asian Appreciation and Pacific Islander History Month book. For those of you who don't know, Breath of the Dragon is based on the teachings of Bruce Lee. It is co-written by his daughter Shannon Lee, as well as the infamous author Fonda Lee. It is a fantasy. I've done the kind of what this book's about in my Reddit fantasy bingo T.B.R video if you want to check that out. But basically you have fantasy elements, dragons, tournament, power struggles, and fighting for freedom. So it sounds like it's going to be a great book. So yeah, we will be doing this one and seeing how it goes. I'm assuming it's going to be great, and there's going to be a lot of really wonderful insight in it. So that one we will be adding to our list as well. Now, should I get through that series, should I get through all our other wonderful books that we're reading, there are a few other series that I had started that were really good, and I've been wanting to finish them, like the Kingmaker Chronicles. There are also a couple of other books that are on my shelf that I was like, if I have time, I'm getting to you. If I have time, and I haven't yet. So there is stuff to follow should we bulldoze through all the books that are slated for this month. But it should be a really fun month. So let me know if you guys are participating in Escape the Readathon and what team you're on. We will cheer each other on no matter who survives. And let me know how you guys are doing. If you are adventuring in Aldea, how goes your adventure? And if you have read any of the books that are on here, let me know if you enjoyed them. Please, no spoilers, but just let me know if you found them fun and entertaining. And just how you guys are doing in general now that the warmer months are upon us. School is coming to a close for those of you that have school or have kiddos in school. I bet you guys are getting excited for the summer vacation to be heading your way. Maybe if you're a parent, you're not as excited for the summer vacation to be heading your way. But yeah, I just hope that all is well with you. So please check out, if you haven't already, check out the Adventures in Aldea video. Check out the Escape the Readathon video. Give my friend JJ a visit over either on Instagram, or check out her store and see all the wonderful creative creations that she has. Stay safe, stay well, stay hydrated, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.